I'm making a French hot dog today, which I like to call un hot dog. This last summer I was in France and I had the pleasure of eating a hot dog there, which I cannot say is such a pleasure for me at home in Canada. Partly because they use these fabulous baguettes, they use some wonderful European Wieners, some nice spicy mustard, and some wonderful cheese, which is going to get a nice grilled brown to it. And the cheese that I'm using is Emmental, but Gruyère works very well too. The first thing I'm going to do is put the Wieners into some boiling water for just a couple of minutes to heat them up before I use them in the baguette. Now I'm going to cut the baguette just in half lengthwise, but not all the way through, just so that it's like a hot dog bun. Now I'm going to slather on some mustard. Of course, if you don't love Dijon, you don't need to put any on. I highly recommend that you do, though. I'm just removing the Wieners from the boiling water and blotting them off on a piece of paper towel. And now it's time to just stuff the Wieners into the bun. It's a bit of a tight fit. I'm gonna make it work. Alright, now it's time to put the cheese on. I've got my grated cheese here and I'm just going to sprinkle it on top, and then it'll be ready to put in the oven that I have preheated to broil. I'm just going to pop it in the oven until that cheese is bubbling and starting to turn a little bit brown. Alright, looks like it's done now. And voila! A French hot dog.